Hello dear friends of YouTube News Rewind. We truly thank you for being with us today. This is the moment to bring you the latest and most important news from around the world. Before we begin, I encourage you to click on subscribe and also tap the notification bell so that every breaking update reaches you instantly as soon as we share it here. Now, let's dive straight into today's headline story. Former US President Donald Trump is demanding that the Bagram air base be returned to American control, and he has issued a strong warning to Afghanistan. President Donald Trump demands Bagram air base back, warns Afghanistan, bad things are going to happen. In recent days, former US President Donald J. Trump has reignited a heated debate about international security and geopolitical power by making strong statements regarding Bagram Air Base, once the most strategic military hub in Afghanistan during America's two-decade war there. Trump declared forcefully that the base should be returned to US control and warned that if this does not happen, bad things are going to happen. His remarks have sparked widespread controversy among politicians, international analysts, and ordinary citizens, raising questions about what this means for Afghanistan's future, US foreign policy, and the sovereignty of nations caught between superpowers. 1. The origins of Bagram Air Base. Bagram Air Base is not an ordinary airfield. From its very inception, it symbolized conflict, foreign control, and technological might. Built in the 1950s and 1970s by the Soviets, it became central to Moscow's influence in Afghanistan. After the Soviet-Afghan War, 1979 to 1989, Bagram stood as a lasting reminder of Afghanistan's role as a testing ground for global powers. Following the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, the US launched the War on Terror, deploying massive numbers of troops with NATO allies. Bagram became the beating heart of US military operations, housing barracks, hospitals, surveillance centers, and vast arsenals. From 2001 until the US withdrawal in 2021, Bagram symbolized America's war on terror. But once US forces left, the Taliban swiftly took over, turning the base into a showcase of their regained sovereignty. 2. Trump's words. In interviews and social media posts, Trump insisted that the biggest mistake during the US withdrawal in 2021 was abandoning Bagram to the Taliban. He declared, "Bagram should never have been given to the Taliban. Bagram is the heartbeat of military power in Afghanistan and the region. Leaving it in the hands of our enemies was a colossal mistake, and we must demand it back. If not, bad things are going to happen." The phrase "bad things" has been widely interpreted. Some see it as a hint that Trump envisions redeploying US troops. Others believe it is intimidation aimed at Taliban leaders, while others argue it's political theater designed to strengthen his America First narrative ahead of US elections. Continue with Make Subscribe, please. 3. Why Trump wants Bagram back. Trump and his supporters highlight several reasons. 1. Military value. Bagram can host heavy bombers and advanced aircraft, serving as a strategic hub for surveillance and operations across Pakistan, Iran, and Central Asia. It would also provide leverage against China. 2. Counterterrorism. With Taliban in power, there are fears that Al-Qaeda or ISIS could regroup. US control of Bagram would allow rapid counterterrorism response. 3. Domestic politics. Trump has built his political brand on the promise to defend US interests aggressively. By demanding Bagram, he signals that he would not repeat Biden's mistakes. 4. Taliban's response. The Taliban dismissed Trump's remarks as insulting and a violation of Afghanistan's sovereignty. Their spokesperson stated that Afghanistan is an independent country, and no foreign power has the right to dictate how our land is used. For them, America's withdrawal in 2021 was a triumph after 2 decades of resistance. Trump's call to take back Bagram is therefore seen as proof that the US still wants to interfere in Afghan soil. 5. Global reactions. Trump's statement stirred international concern. Iran strongly opposes any US return, arguing it would destabilize the region. Pakistan, wary of US presence near its borders, fearing renewed political tensions. China, concerned that a US-controlled Bagram could be used to monitor its Belt and Road Initiative in Central Asia. 6. Potential consequences. 1. Increased security risks. Taliban could retaliate against Americans or allies if Trump's threats escalate. 2. Violation of sovereignty. Forcing Afghanistan to hand over its airbase would undermine international law. 3. Regional instability. A US comeback would spark fresh conflict in an already fragile neighborhood bordering Iran, Pakistan, China, and Russia. 7. Can it actually happen? Analysts doubt the feasibility of Trump's demand. To regain Bagram, the US would need a large military deployment back into Afghanistan, negotiations with neighboring countries, international legitimacy, or a major shift in Taliban's power. Realistically, this would mean war or regime change, outcomes with devastating humanitarian consequences for ordinary Afghans already trapped in poverty and insecurity. Conclusion: Trump's fiery comments about Bagram Air Base underscore his continued use of hardline rhetoric around sovereignty, security, and US power. He views the 2021 withdrawal as a disastrous mistake, pointing to the Taliban's control of Bagram as proof. Yet the realities of Afghan sovereignty, international law, and geopolitical tensions make his proposal nearly impossible to implement without severe consequences. Whether genuine policy or campaign rhetoric, his words have reignited debate and may become a key talking point in America's upcoming elections. Thank you for following this latest update on former US President Donald Trump and the Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan. We've kept you informed about the situation and its possible international consequences. Remember to stay with us so you won't miss more breaking news on politics, security, and global relations. Let's keep connected. And don't forget to share this video and hit subscribe so you'll always receive the fastest updates. See you next time here on YouTube